You have built an AI assistant for your company's internal Q&A. It works great for anything it learned during the training. But the manager asks what changes were made to the policy last week. Either it says it doesn't know or it confidently makes something up. The problem is that the update happened after the model was trained. This is the fundamental limitation of large language models. Their knowledge is frozen at training time. To make AI truly useful in real system, we need ways to give models access to fresh information and external capabilities. Two major architectural approaches have emerged to solve this. Retrieval Augmented Generation, that is RAG, which lets the model read external information. And second is agent-based system using the model context protocol, which let the model act, use tools and reason step by step. Think of it in this way. RAG is about giving your AI a library, but MCP is about giving your AI a toolkit and a plan. In this video, we will build both ideas from the ground up. We will look at how RAG works, where it shines, where it falls short, and then compare it with the MCP-powered agentic approaches. Finally, we will put them side by side and walk through a practical checklist for choosing the right pattern. Alright, let's start with the Retrieval Augmented Generation or RAG. In simple terms, RAG is like giving your AI model a custom search engine or library at query time without retraining it. Instead of relying only on what's baked into the model's neural weight, we allow it to pull relevant information from an external knowledge base. In practical terms, it's like giving your AI a custom search engine that runs in the background every time a user asks a question. And here is how a standard RAG pipeline works. When a question comes in, the system doesn't ask the model to answer directly. Instead, it first converts the question into an embedding, that is the vector representation of its meaning. That embedding is then used to search a vector database containing your documents like company policies or product documents or knowledge-based articles or anything else you have indexed there. The search returns a small number of relevant passages, usually the top 3 to 5 chunks that are most semantically similar to the query. Those retrieved passages are then injected directly into the prompt sent to the large language model. So the model sees something like, here is the question, here is some relevant context pulled from your documents, now generate an answer using only this information. The model then generates its answer, hopefully grounded in that provided information instead of any hallucinated guess. This is powerful because it lets your AI use up-to-date domain-specific knowledge without modifying the model itself. So RAG is excellent for fresh data and documentation like enterprise Q&A system and reducing hallucination in factual answer, where instead of guessing, the model can say, according to document X updated last week, the policy changed in the following way. This grounding dramatically improves the accuracy and trust. The model is not only improvising, but it's referencing to the real text. Another big advantage is predictability. RAG is fairly simple linear pipeline. One retrieval step, one model call, one answer. That's make it easier to reason about, debug and operate at scale. However, RAG is not a magic bullet for every scenario. First, it inherently a rigid one-shot process. The model gets a single batch of retrieved documents and must work with whatever it's given. If the retrieval steps pulls the wrong context, the model has no way to notice or recover. It never says, this seems to be irrelevant, let me search again, and it just answers anyway whatever it got. For example, if the user's query was ambiguous, a basic RAG pipeline might retrieve the wrong context. The LLM doesn't know that it's wrong. It will just use whatever you gave it. It doesn't automatically try a different search term or ask for clarification. Standard RAG is essentially blind to whether the answer was actually contained in those documents or not. Also, RAG is limited to information retrieval. It cannot perform actions or calculation. And if the user's question needs the AI to do something beyond reading text, for example, let's run a calculation or call an API or interact with the environment, vanilla RAG cannot handle that. It feeds the model data, but the model itself still just reads and writes text in one go. So while RAG extends knowledge, it doesn't extend capability. It feeds the model information, but the model still produces a single response and stops. To summarize, RAG is great for lookup and factual grounding, and it's simple and cost effective, but it doesn't reason in multiple steps, or it cannot act beyond the reading documents. Now let's switch to the model context protocol approach, which essentially is about making our AI much more agentic, that is giving it the ability to take action and reason through a task in multiple steps. MCP is an open standard introduced in late 2024 to define how AI models connect to external tools, data sources, and functions in a structured, unified, and controllable way. Rather than a single prompt response interaction, an agentic system puts the large language model in charge of a small workflow. In an agent setup, the model doesn't answer immediately. Instead, the LLM is put in charge of a little workflow. It can plan out steps, use tools, see the result, and adjust its plan and so on. It's not answering in one go. It's looping through thought action feedback until it reaches a solution. The key idea is iteration. The model can adapt its strategy based on the tools, responses, missing data, or unexpected results. Let's see an example. Suppose a user asks, compare our Q3 sales to the last year's and tell me if we need to increase inventory or not. A simple RAG system might retrieve a sales document and produce a summary, but an agent approaches to this differently. It might decide first query the database to get this year's Q3 sales number. Next, it might call an API or another query to get last year's number. Then run a little calculation or analysis on those results. Finally, formulate an answer with that insight. Each of these steps may involve a different tool, a database query, a calculation function, or an internal API call. The model orchestrates the sequence and adapts if something fails or returns unexpected results. This is something RAG alone cannot do. This is a big leap in capability. The AI is not just fetching context, it's making decisions about how to get to an answer. So MCP provides a standardized way to expose tools to the model like databases, APIs, calculation functions, file system, searching tools that even includes retrieval like RAG. The model doesn't randomly simply call tools, right? It follows a protocol with defined input, output, and permissions. This helps with safety, control, and interpretability across the system. All this power comes at a cost. An agentic-based MCP approach is more complex and less predictable instead of a fixed one query, one response pipeline, where a single user query might trigger multiple reasoning steps and multiple tool invocations. That increases latency and compute cost as well. So there is also the risk of strategy failure. An agent might pursue an unhelpful path, loop unnecessarily, or hit a step limit without reaching a conclusion. Managing this requires guardrails like timeout, caps on steps, tool restriction, or carefully designing prompt. In short, MCP or agentic AI makes your system far more flexible and powerful, but it requires more engineering discipline. Hearing all this, you might think, which one do I choose? The truth is, it's not an either or. In fact, the real state-of-the-art solution often combine these approaches. So let's ground this back to a practical checklist scenario. Whenever you are designing any AI system, first ask yourself, is this mostly lookup? Then if yes, RAG is usually sufficient. If it requires action or calculations, lean towards MCP based agentic system. And if the design contains single data source, go for RAG. But if it has multiple and dynamic sources, agent is more suitable. And coming to latency and cost constraints, if you need fast and low cost response, favors RAG, while agents are acceptable only when deeper reasoning or the delay. And finally, RAG is simpler to implement, but agents require more maintenance but unlock more capability. To conclude, think of RAG as usually where you start, like straightforward and effective for Q&A with fresh data. But think of MCP based agentic system as giving your model when it can do a lot more of complex tasks, planning things out step by step, but you will only break it out when you need that power. In practice, the best system combines these patterns. This is exactly what MCP was designed to support. A unified framework where model can retrieve information and use tools in a controlled way. Ultimately, we're moving towards AI that can find information and figure things out both, grounded by data and empowered by reasoning. By mastering these patterns like RAG and MCP, you are not just learning to build AI systems that are the best of both worlds, but you can reach out to get the info they need and take the steps required to solve the real problems. And that's a huge step beyond the training data. Thanks for watching and subscribe to SKT Neuron and hit the bell icon for more such insights beyond tutorials and bridge the gap between cutting edge AI tech and real world application. So not just learn how to use but how to think about AI like a seasoned engineer. Till then, keep learning, keep coding and keep growing.